Hello and welcome back. In this video we're going to be looking at guide paths. Now do make sure that you have opened up Car on Road file and you're going to see a wavy road and a car, and what's going to happen is that the car is going to go along the road, it's going to turn round and come back. Now before we start we're going to do a few things just to get things set up. First of all, I would want to make sure that I can see not only the whole picture, but I've got enough room when I create the path to actually have a turning circle here. Secondly, with the select button, move your car back a little bit because we need to have some room here to start and finish the guide path. And here on frame 40, let me just collapse this panel. I'm going to select these three layers on frame 50, and I'm going to insert for some frames by going Insert Timeline and Frame. Okay, now as you can see, I've got the red car layer selected, and that's important because I need to have a new layer. So I'm going to click on this little symbol here which says New Layer, and because the red car layer is selected, when I click that, the layer materializes immediately above the red car. Now, I'm going to need to rename this, so I'm going to double click on layer and I'm going to type in the word guide. Press return or enter. Now the next thing is to actually create this guide path. So we have to turn this guide level into a different property called guide. To do that, I want you to right click on the guide level and I want you to select guide, and you'll notice that we go from this level icon to this hammer. It is on this level we're going to put our path. So you're going to need to use a pencil tool, and I would like you please to give yourself a nice light stroke and maybe make it a 3. Now here we go. I'm going to collapse that and I'm going to create this path. So you hold your left finger down and here we go. A nice path around. Here's that turning circle. Back we go. And finish. Good. Now, it's really important to have made sure that your guide path is on the guide level. So if I just press hide and turn it on, it is. What has happened on a number of occasions in the past is that students go and do their guide path actually on the red car level. You don't want to do that. Do make sure that the path is on this level here. Okay, so now for the red car, we need to make it move. And so we're going to go and put in a classic tween. And so what we do, we right click, we do create classic tween, click OK. And what we're going to do, we're going to go back to frame 1 and we're going to move our car from this central point and it's going to snap to the start of the path. Right, now we're going to take our playhead all the way to the end, the very end, and we're going to move our car down to the finish line, select the free transform tool and turn the car around 180 degrees or there, because that's where the path finishes. If you want to finish there, that's fine. I'm going to go here. And selection. Now, let's see what happens and see if it goes along the path. Well, as you can see, it certainly has not done that because we've got one more thing to do. So what I need you to do is I want you to select by holding your left finger down and just slightly lift the red car layer. Not all the way to the top, just a little bit so that little circle indents. And that is going to connect the red car level to the guide, and you can see that the little icon has changed again. Okay, so let's give it a play and see what happens. And as you can see, we've now got the car going along the path. But it's not terribly good at the moment, so we're going to make some improvements. I'm going to expand my little panel here, and I'm going to actually click on the guide path. And what turns up is orient to path, and that's going to help to keep the car pointing forward a lot better. It won't be perfect, but we should see a difference. So let's select that, and I'm going to go and collapse it again, and let's go and press play. And there you go. And with a bit of luck, if I now do it manually, we'll just see if everything is going to look fine. And I'm pretty happy with that. And there we go. Yes, that's absolutely fine. So that's how you attach a car with Classic Tween to a guide path. Now, let me show you this layer here, the white car. What I want you to do with the white car is to get that going along a different guide path. So, just like I selected the red car, when you select the white car level and you go plus, you're going to have a layer go immediately above that white car. Create the guide, create the Classic Tween, link those layers. Your path could be along the road, or you might want this to be an all-terrain vehicle and you might want to go off-site and around the bushes and back again. You can decide, but the challenge for you is to have the red car on a guide path as well as the white car. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.